Thank you and welcome to our new episode. Today, I am with Carlos from Prologue. Bonsoir, Carlos.
Bonsoir.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Can you tell us more about that mesmerizing cabinet?
It's very easy to. Our pieces are all unique. So in this case, we've actually taken a whole multi-material approach, which is actually what we do with a lot of our pieces. The way that we actually tackle every challenge is that they all start as hand-sculpted work, which is done by our artisan team in Bangkok. We have a beautiful workshop. And so what we do is we incorporate different materials and different goldsmithing techniques and silversmithing techniques to be able to create beautiful pieces. In this case, we've gone from working with woods, such as really beautiful burl woods, to working with leathers. So we've actually gone from everything from hand-carved and hand-painted leather, which is unbelievable work. It's actually on the front of the cabinet. Incredible work. All the way to using specially tanned ostrich, which we've used to line the interior of the cabinet. And then that's only really the start. You then get into hand-sculpted pieces. You go from a whole selection of safari-esque animals, because we have at Prologue a huge love of animals, and it's actually one of our incredible strengths is this ability to sculpt very lifelike pieces.
That is absolutely beautiful. Look at those gorgeous pieces. It's like the level of detailing is extremely refined.
Absolutely. The work that really goes into every piece, no matter the size, is something exceptional. You have, again, mixes of different woods, materials. The line head here is hand sculpted in silver.
Beautiful.
We then finish it in actually different carats of gold. So it's plated in everything from 10 to 18 karat gold. And we actually use a different gradient because it achieves a different color, which is something that you would most likely see in real life in the animal kingdom. So we actually play with a lot of different techniques to be able to create pieces that are very lifelike. It's very sculptural work. That's what we do.
That is absolutely gorgeous. I must say this is a very refined type of product and very different to what we usually find at Jewellery Arabia.
We're very unusual. We're very unusual. And we've always been this way. We've always been different. That's really what we're about. We always dare to be different. And all of our clients are the same. Incredibly confident and always very different.
And tell us more about your family business, because Prologue is a family business, right?
It is. So it was started by my mum and dad. They started in the 80s in Monte Carlo, and actually came from a specialization in jewelry, and came from really wanting to create exceptional pieces that were very unusual and very different to what the market at the time was looking for. And so we actually very naturally were able to progress and use the skills and the knowledge that we have in jewelry to be able to create huge and impressive sculptures, such as really our collection of objets d'art.
Beautiful. That is gorgeous. And is that your first time at Jewellery Arabia, or have you already participated?
We have done Jewellery Arabia for many years.
Many years. And after many years of participation at Jewellery Arabia, what makes you continue to come here? What keeps you coming?
It's actually, honestly, it's our love to surprise customers, clients, and visitors. We just love to be able to show something very different and something very unique that a lot of people may not have ever had the chance to see. And even for our clients, we always bring something different. We always bring something new.
And because you've participated since many years at Jewellery Arabia, have you seen the transformation of the show, of the event?
The show is incredible. Every single year, I mean, we are also surprised. Just the growth, the development, the selection of exhibitors, and the activities that happen during the show. It's amazing to see always a development year on year. Again, it's what draws us back in.
That is amazing. Can you show us another one of your very unique and surprising products?
Where do we start?
Where do we start? I mean, it's all around, right?
Everything can be seen. We could look at jewelry.
Yeah.
We could look at perfume atomizers. There's always things to look at here. So for us, as you can see, very sculptural. So
Very.
everything from, and again, this is going to be very unusual because I'm sure no one else has ever done it, but you have sets with frogs in totally different colors.
And
We have-
an eagle, right?
That's a hummingbird, actually.
That's a hummingbird.
So we have a hummingbird flying on a flower with a couple of little hatchlings as the earrings.
and
which
the
are-
frog.
And the frog, and which is paired with a frog atomizer.
Oh,
And again, the work is intricate. Hundreds and hundreds of Savorite garnets that are set in the same fashion as you would in all of our jewelry. So a lot of the skills and the techniques are transferable, and that allows us to be able to create really sculptural works of art that are either as jewelry or as objets.
I think it's really different. And when you were talking previously about the love for animals, I can see not only in objects but also in jewelry, and it's beautiful adaptations of that.
Well, our goal is to show that the passion is very evident.
It
Really,
is, I must say.
In all of our pieces, they are a labor of love. They really are.
It is. And I am very intrigued by those. Can you tell us more?
So we always do a small collection of pieces that are, again, a little bit of a window as to what Prologue is able to do. And in this case, we brought a small collection of pens. Again, each one is totally unique, so we only ever do one. And we're able to pair something that is very traditional with something that is incredibly different and creative. So each of the pen lids are all sculpted, again, by hand, all in silver. And we use the same techniques that we do on the larger pieces and in the jewelry on our pens. So some of them are set with stones, others with different plating methods. But
I mean,
all
that's a
intricate.
dolphin.
It is.
Beautiful.
It is. And the dolphin's fun because actually the dolphin plays on, again, the plating methods that we use, which really unusual.
That is beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carlos. I have been mesmerized by this beautiful snaps of your collection.
Thank you.
You can find Prologue at Bahrain Jewellery Center. And of course, thank you for following us, and have a look at what Prologue has to offer.